taking a careful read. Trying to leave that last little bit of holding wood on there so you can read it. Helps him dictate which way he wants that to go. Hey, he's gonna probably just finish it off the wedge. See the tree's already starting to move quite a bit. He's opening up that back cut. Not much left in there holding that up there. Starting to move. Here she goes. He makes it look easy, doesn't he? That's the reason why they pay him the big bucks. Now I gotta fire my saw and give this tree a haircut. Let's just finish up that stump. Another day, another little bit of almost got the fun there. Okay, well, that's the whole trick, is to get the tree down and then systematically go through, take off all the limbs, and then bucker into shorter, smaller pieces suitable for firewood. And then comes the far more laborious aspect of actually having to deal with this pile of green shit. It's heavy, it's cumbersome, and it takes up a lot of space. That's the reason why when I was cutting the branches off, any major Y, I was trying to chop them off, and I was also trying to keep the tree branches relatively short. That way you can more efficiently put stuff into the back of a vehicle. The longer, thicker branches, usually I save them and stick them in the box standing up, and then you can put more stuff. It's just like extending the wall of your box in the back of your pickup truck a little bit more, so you can put more wood in there. But I'm having me a little bit of a break, a little sip of coffee, maybe a little bit of a cigar, and yeah, time for the rest of this cleanup. Yay! Well, cleanup's done, trailer's loaded, neighbors look pretty happy. Boy, it's a lot of weight. Those bigger round ones are very heavy, but there we go. That one's all done. Another one bites the dust, as they say. Well, this guy here is our next one. Drew's just gearing up and getting ready to go. Now you look at the very top of this and you see where there's a nice little chunk of rot in there. So we are suspecting it's going all the way through the core. And then you notice this little guy. Yeah, that goes all the way in there. And you can see the stera there, or the chunk of wood. So another thing we've got to be mindful of is the potential for striking metal, which is probably going to happen. Another neat thing on this one is you can see some claw marks on here from probably a black bear. Yep. So the battle plan is, Drew's going to go up there, he's going to limb all the branches off, and just take it down to the central stalk, and then he's going to try to drop the whole thing in one piece, and then we're going to buck it up. But my concern, my worry is, I don't want to put my chainsaw in through a screw or a nail or something like that, because that's chainsaws are meant to cut wood, not metal. They will cut metal, but they don't like it. So, Drew's got his climbing harness on here. He's getting his lanyards and stuff already. All geared up. I got my handy dandy chainsaw over there ready to go for bucking. Alright, that's the tools of his trade. And the mobile for conveyance. So, I'm going to turn you guys off, and once he skedoodles up there and starts doing his thing, I'll turn it back on. Well, I had to move the truck so we could load up the trailer. Drew, well, he sometimes he wastes time and sometimes he doesn't. Today's one of those days where he's not wasting time. He's already getting up there and strategically placing his feet where he needs them to be. get that saw rolling and make the magic happen. Cleared off enough branches, now we can ascend a little further. Move his lanyard up. Leaves just enough of the branch on there for the lanyard to go over and also to use them as footholds. Pretty smart. So my job is to clean up all this stuff here, which I better get my butt in gear. I gotta chop up all this stuff, throw it in the back of the trailer, but it's kinda hard to do when I'm filming something. So I think I'm going to take the lazy man's route and I'm going to do some filming. Through about almost 90%, and once it starts moving, you slash right off. That way you can drop in control. You're probably thinking like I am. Is he going to take that in one piece or in two? Looking up high, he's going to go for the two. And ladies and gentlemen, that's why he's a pro. See how much control he had doing that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yep. That was a good read on that branch. I like the way you did that. That was sharp. That was good. That's the little ledge. Oh, you can direct it. And this tree's going to land about 5 feet over to my left. Not even moving. That's how much faith I have in this man's ability. Now for the fun one. Might have to reposition himself. I've been slacking down here. Normally I'm fucking all this stuff up and putting it in the back of the trailer. But he's just giving her. Yeah, the look on his face. He's just a problem solver. He's thinking about where he wants to put it. Easily, it'd be enough to drop it in the neighbor's yard. There's no fence in the way there. But he's going to put a wedge cut in that, and he's going to drop it right towards me. I have a funny feeling. He's going to go for it. No, he's going to go for the neighbor's yard. Wedge is on that side, that's where it's going to go. Guides it with his hand as it drops. So we know what his next cut's going to be. Probably take the top off and the 2 branches. Heavy, that sucker. Sounds pretty heavy. I'm not looking forward to carrying that one to the trailer. And he's just going to work his way down and take them off in little blocks. So he's just going to chop the thing right down from the base. So in my last video I did with Drew, the end of the video got cut off, file got corrupted, and so I couldn't do an outro. But yeah, just to let you know, hopefully on this one I get better luck. you can plainly see, there's just not much left here to do but clean up. A whole lot of cleanup. Yeah. Well, Drew, we got it all done. Well, we got the trailer loaded. We're not all done yet. There's the unloading. Yeah. Hey, I videotaped most of it, so that's the yard's pretty much cleaned up. It'll be easy enough for the homeowner to rake this up and put it in their fire pit.